Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes. We're back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day. Back here on our modded playthrough and whatnot. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager so you can download and install mods for yourself. Yes. I like to do it like that. Anyway. But yeah, we are back on here, going to be continuing right along where we left off last time. Well, not right where we left off last time. I did do a few things, so. But yeah, one of those things is that I did in between episodes was I added 2 more floors from up there. Added 2 more floors to the screw factory. As well as I rounded off the iron plates to 600 a minute, like we had planned in the previous episode, where I had built, we had built this floor together, and then I did the next floor up as well. If I can get onto this ladder here, I did the next floor up as well, on top of it. And got everything kind of merged and whatnot for what I needed. Yeah, there's 2 more floors added to this. So you can, I guess, oh, we're going to take a lot of damage here. Yeah, that used to be like right below the top floor. They had 1 floor that didn't have anything on it. But then I added 3 more floors. Or no, 2 more floors. Yeah, I added just 2 more floors. Because I needed, for our reinforced plates over here that we are planning on doing today, I went ahead and done the, I don't know what you would call it. I'm trying to think of it, but yeah, I went ahead and done the screws here. We needed 600 per minute, per floor, so we needed 60, we needed 600 per minute per floor, so I decided to split it in half to do 300 per side. And that should satiate the needs of those 600 screws per minute per floor. So, and since we can't do 600 on 1 belt, we needed 4 belts because we can't even do over 300. We could do 480, but that's about it. So each floor needs 2, so I just decided to split up into 2 belts. Ran all 4 belts from the back side of the building there, just into this little section. I got the iron plates hooked up as well, and got them set up. I even did the upper floor here for the, I'm just going to put we'll put our ladder over here. Might be out of stuff, but there we go. So I went ahead and did these as well. Just kind of got the input planned out. I did have to kind of rebuild this, so I just did that off camera. But today's plan is going to be upping these plates, these reinforced platings, from 50 a minute to 100 per minute, which is what we needed, which was 20 machines. And we got 10 machines on that floor there, and we just need another 10 up here. So it's going to take a little bit just to get this all going, and then I do need to delete this. I was going to do this, but then I kind of got sidetracked and I wasn't able to. So we're going to be doing it here. And we got to redo the output just slightly. So just slightly get rid of that. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and do it. Do it to it, man. So the first thing I need to note, like we do on every one of them, is I need to note down where the stuff is placed for the electricals. Sorry if I sound a bit drained, it's just because I am. You would know from the Monday episode. If you want to know why I'm kind of drained this week, it's because I got a very special project going on that has been draining me this week at all, just at every moment that I can, I guess. Okay. And you guys probably noticed too, I did up the audio of the game. I've been wanting to do that for a while, just kept forgetting. Finally remembered to do it. So that my voice is not so booming over the game, you know. It's just one of them things. Sometimes I have the audio comfortable for me, but it's not comfortable for everybody else. Because it comes out different and all that. Super phlegmy today as well. And that's not because I'm sick, it's just because I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day. Back in the day, I'm gonna call it back in the day now. That was a slip up, but yeah, I'm gonna call it that now. Okay, we got good power. Because yeah, I want it to be in my past. I don't want to, slip back into it. So yeah, a little over. Let's see, I quit in July of last year, so that gives you any kind of perspective. Okay, these ones I did slightly differently. Okay, so they're just in front of the split between the two foundations, and then I did separate the mount. Okay, so this basically it's just like we did with the rotors. It's in the same position as those. Okay. So then we'll go ahead and put our flooring in. Takes a little bit of planning if you haven't been here for a while in this part of town. Okay. I also got a plan too if my friend ever gets on him. He's got a buddy that we played with. I don't know, last week was it? I don't remember. He doesn't get on that. He's not able to get on that often because of his internet connection. But yeah, he has a real good plan upcoming here soon. And if he's able to get on, I greenlit it for him. I greenlit it so he could do it on the world there. I told him it was okay. I know I can get a little bit, protective over, my builds and stuff like that. But if I am going to let anybody on those types of builds, I'm pretty much going to give them free reign to do just about what they want. Pretty much anything short of a giant dildo sculpture in the sky or something. But yeah, he wanted to do because there's one thing that I never did centralize, and that was the raw resources for this world. I never did centralize the raw resources. So he thought he was gonna do one on his world where he's going to try and merge a whole bunch of raw resources together into one place, and then have a bunch of trains and stuff. Sorry about that. A bunch of trains and stuff that would okay, they go this way. Just had to make sure. Do a bunch of trains and stuff that would take the raw resources to where they needed to go. And I said, yeah, you're talking about modular factory style there. Said that's probably more his style to do that with, but I said that the raw resources collection could be absolutely in this world because I don't have that planned. And then I was just thinking about it, and I'm just like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. I like it. If he wants to build a separate collection facility for all the raw resources, Oh, we're out of rods. So yeah, I said, okay. And that's what I mean by greenlit. I mean, it sounds like I'm like being a boss or something. Yeah, to be honest, don't really bother me. I just, I want to keep with the theme that we've been going with this entire time, which is everything in one place. As far as like this building does this and this building does this, and then if I need more, I just add to it. I just go vertical, um, which has worked out quite well so far, pretty much for the most part. What was I? Oh, I was out of rods. That's what it was. Just like what was I out of again? I done forgot. I get distracted real easy. um, yeah, and I said that. So that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know when. Obviously, he does have shoddy internet, so it's really hard to get him even online. And I understand it. Like, it's just like, well, you could just play with crappy internet and just deal with a little bit of lag or whatever. And that's not really true with Satisfactory. Satisfactory multiplayer um, is it's one of those things. It's one of those games that the multiplayer, the connection between the two players, is very very important. But it's not a true peer-to-peer where if he has a bad connection, I have a bad connection. It's it's not like that at all. He will lag really really badly, and then what'll happen is, I think I did 5. I need to check this actually before we do that. I think it's 6 actually, or 7 even. Yeah, it's 7. Okay. Thought something was gonna be weird there. Okay. But yeah, if he has a bad connection, he's gonna have a bad time. The game is gonna get extremely, extremely frustrating to play. And I only know this because he has a bad connection to the internet. I connected him with my good internet, and I was the one that was lagging. You know, like crazy. The inventory wouldn't open sometimes. The map wouldn't open sometimes. The build menu wouldn't open sometimes. And even when that stuff did, a lot of the time, when you go to build something, you have to stand there and wait for it to be built. Because it'll, especially if you're placed on like what I just did, a bunch of mergers, I need to connect to those mergers, and I have to wait around for a good 30 seconds and whatnot. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so phlegmy today. It's gonna be one of them days, I guess. Like I said, I don't smoke no more, but I'm probably going to be feeling the effects of it for most of my life. It's one of them things. Okay, I'll just connect all these. Oop, dang it. What was I talking about? Oh, his internet connection. So, yeah, the game gets very, very frustrating for you. If there's a bad connection, either the person with the bad connection, if they're on the client side, they're going to have a bad time. But if you're on the client side of a bad connection, you're going to have a bad time. And that's not only the thing either. The other part of it is the um, the lag, the rubber banding. You end up rubber banding around the world, and sometimes you even end up rubber banding where you weren't ever. Like if you were running if you were running by a big drop off or something, even though you never went into that drop off, sometimes you will rubber band into that drop off because the game rubber bands you back to approximately where you were when you were lagging, but not all the time is it perfect like that. So it tends to rubber band a lot. And especially with this game being in early access, you know, it's going to be exacerbated by bugs and stuff like that in multiplayer, because obviously multiplayer and single player are completely two different beasts. And every few minutes, I gotta clear my throat. And that's one thing people also don't seem to understand a lot too, was you know, when they're talking about people complaining about bugs, they're like, I don't know what people are complaining about. The game runs fine for me. It's just like, do you run it in single player or multiplayer? And most of the time their answer is single player, and it's just like, exactly. I run it in multiplayer, and it is a buggy freaking no. It's not a buggy mess. This game actually works pretty damn well for early access in multiplayer. I've played a lot of bad multiplayer games that are in early access that just absolutely either do not work at all, or they only half work half the time, or anything like that. This game's actually pretty good about it as well. Okay, I'm guessing that those are at 6, and yeah, because this would be 7. Okay, so we got splitters at 6. Excuse me. So I'll put this here. Yeah, I'm just super phlegmy today, and honestly, I don't know why. The only thing I've had today is coffee. I don't think that would do it, but you never know. Okay, and then we're going to separate it. This one's at 5. Okay. If I hurry up, we might get to the frames today as well. That autosave too. And, him lagging, and then that autosave putting lag on top of lag, that stuff adds up real quick. So I understand the frustration. I really do. Especially because I experienced it while trying to play on his game. He was like, yeah, everything's working just fine for me, and I'm just sitting there rubber banding all over the place. Freaking can't build, or if I do build, I have to wait. Yeah, it was a mess. It really was. When you have two completely separate connections. Like his being, 2, maybe 3 gigabytes download on a good day, if that. And mine being 100 gigabytes download every day, damn near. Like my bad internet connection day is usually about 30 gigabytes. And that's a rare occurrence. Internet, my ISP is actually pretty good about fixing problems when there is problems and getting it done quickly and stuff, and that's also quite a rare commodity as well. Oh man, I forgot I was gonna... Oh wait, no, I couldn't do that, that's right. Okay. Now, I think a lot of it has to do with the way internet is structured now, where it's just like a cell phone. That, the internet's like Oreos. I'm not going to go into this rant too far, but yeah, just bull crap like that, man. Because the way I understand internet, when you're using the internet and stuff like that, you don't consume data, you borrow data. Now, if you download stuff to your internet, then yeah, you're consuming data, but it's infinite. It's not like it's not a finite resource. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, if it was a finite resource, then they would have to somehow be able to track how much data. Say like they sell video games nowadays. Video games are through usually digital downloads anymore. That's pretty much become the standard, which has been nice. That's just pretty nice. I remember going to the freaking store at midnight, or before midnight, trying to get a good spot in the line for the midnight release of a video game, and then have to pop the disc in, and if the disc gets any kind of scratches on it, you're kind of screwed. If you didn't have a decent iReader, if the iReader was a bit dirty, or whatever, any kind of scratch. Hell, even brand new games. I also had an Xbox that scratched games too. That actually, if it had a temper tantrum, it would run that iReader straight into the bottom of the disc, and just scratch the crap out of it. It wouldn't scratch it. It put a big old ring into the disc. That the deep rings that you wouldn't be able to fix. And I also remember too going to the store, to one of the stores that would have they would have those disc. It's not a disc cleaner. It shaves off a very minute amount off the disc to remove most of the scratches. But if you had that ring that came from the iReader, no, it's too deep. The disc would become the structural integrity of the disc would be, if you tried to remove that, the structural integrity would be so weak that the disc would sit there and flop inside the disc thing, and then it just scratch it again to put another ring in it. Probably tear it to pieces. It'd either flop a bunch and put rings in it anyways, or tear it apart, or the disc would just simply fly apart, because at the speeds those discs actually do spin. I'm not exactly sure on the speeds of those discs. I know hard drive speeds, but that's not that kind of speed. But still pretty fast. I love how my rants just naturally go in random directions. I've always been that way. Pretty funny though. Yeah, one rant led to another. But yeah, if that was the case, internet, that the data that you're downloading is finite, then they wouldn't sell millions and millions of copies that quickly, or billions of copies that quickly. Just quoting some games where they had digital download, and if it was a show like with physical tickets, it would have sold out 1,000 times over. Those type of numbers. And they'd have to have a place to store all that data if it was finite, and they'd have to predict, like they used to, how many copies they were going to sell, and would have to get on the horn if they needed more data, more copies. So that's the way I understand it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I will admit when I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the data on the internet is infinite. Now obviously we have to pay for internet, because I understand paying for internet. I'm not one of those ones that that says that we shouldn't be paying for internet. I mean, really we shouldn't, but at the same time I understand why we do, because to get internet around the place does take resources. The resources that has to be upkept. They could probably do it in a different way where we wouldn't have to pay for it, but then they wouldn't make any money. So whatever. We're not going to get into that too far either. But yeah, it's just like, the internet is not a finite resource. As far as I'm aware, I mean, unless electricity goes out, then obviously you got no internet, but it just doesn't make sense to me. It just feels like a ploy for the ISPs to make more money. Which does suck. And I'm pretty sure he's on one of those planes too, because he did mention it was cellular, whatever. It was phone. It's a phone-based service, phone-based internet. So that's why it's spotty. Well, that's the only one he can get though, out there where he's at. He's in a very remote area, and it's not only remote, but it's also in the mountains. So, and getting wireless signal up there where he's at is, you know, the fact that he's able to get into the internet at all is a miracle. In my opinion, that is a miracle. I don't even know why I'm truly talking about that, but yeah, it's. And Raft is also one of those games. That's why you see me do a lot of Raft videos without him, because Raft isn't. I mean, it does lag for the client, or for the host as well, but not nearly as bad as for the client. And they're going to have a terrible time with that too. Opening up inventories, opening up the build menu, placing stuff. You know, that's all part of all that. So that's why we're not able to play games with him very, very often, because his internet, is very unpredictable, from what I understand, from what he's told me, and it's also very crappy, and it's the best it's the best you can get, pretty much out there. So, and I understand too, because the cellular service. The one that was it was a local company, because the big brand names, Verizon was about the only one that could reach out there, and even that was pretty bad. And even the one that's out there, the local company that sold, service plans for your phone, they could barely get signal out in that area as well. So, and that was it was also very, very shoddy. It was just, at times you wouldn't get any service, and then sometimes you'd walk up the hill and you'd get perfect service, and then 5 minutes later, while you're on a phone call, 5 minutes later, all of a sudden your service drops to nothing, and you can't hold a phone call, and then you walk down a hill, randomly down a hill and through some trees, and all of a sudden you've got perfect service again. It makes no freaking sense. But that's just how it is. It's very, very crazy. So that's why he's not on very often, because it's just, and it sucks, and I'm very irritated about it. Not irritated at him, but irritated at the situation. It's very, very annoying, because you can't plan around that, really. I mean, you can plan all you want, but that doesn't mean the internet's for him is going to hold up. Control V, Control V, Control V. Hey, it stopped being phlegmy. Should not have said anything. There we go. Okay, we are now doing reinforced platings, 100 per minute, because it's 5 per minute per machine. We got 10 machines, that's 50 per floor. That's 50 per floor, and then add 2 floors, and that's 100 reinforced plates per minute, which most of them are going to be going over there to making frames. Okay, where we at? Yeah, we could probably do frames today. Holy crap. Actually, knocked that out pretty freaking fast. Did not expect. Alrighty, and here we are at our frames. So this is why we need so many modular frames. So if we go over to heavy, big shell, plateau shell. Get out of here. I needed the O key. Let's see, frames. What was that? Powerful coal. I was wondering what the heck that thing was. Whatever. Okay, heavy frameworks. If we open this up, this needs, in one machine, it needs 10 per minute. And it needs, so modular frames, 10 per minute. To make 2 per minute of this, 20 per minute. So we needed 20 per minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 20. So one floor. Really? One floor? Frame. Heavy modular frames. Yeah, you need 10 per minute. So we need 20 per minute. 2 times 10 is 20. I'm definitely reading that right. Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. I mean, we know I'm crazy, but yeah, one floor takes care of that. What else needs frames then? Hold on, where's the output? We gotta follow the output. There's the frame output. Okay, so it does go somewhere. So those frames go that way. These frames go this way. Oh. Versatile framework. That's what we got going on up there. Yep, versatile framework. 2.5 times, I think it was 2.5 times 5, wasn't it? So I think I only got 5 machines going up there. So versatile framework, so 2.5 times 5, which is 10, isn't it? Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, 2.5 times 5, yeah. Oop, that's 25. Yeah, the 2.5 times 5 is 12.5. So 20, so 32.5, but if I was to times 10, that'd be 25, so that wouldn't even work. Okay, so basically just to make it easy on myself for later, that's why I did that. Look at all the, all those. Okay, that's why I did 2 floors, so I decided just to flat out 40 frames per minute. Just flat out 2 floors. And that's why we needed so many of those reinforced platings, because reinforced platings, or reinforced plating goes into frames. Let's see. Reinforced plating also goes into these. Oh, so we got 32.5, right? Yeah, 12. So we needed 20 at 32.5, 33, 34, 35, 36, 17, 9, 40.5. Oh, we needed 40.5 for all that. Okay. That 0.5, I guess. We could just overclock one of these if we really need to. So yeah, a second floor on this is what we're going to need. Let's just make sure the rods per minute, 12 times 10, that's 120. 12 times 12 times 20 is 200. Okay, so we got that covered. We got rods covered, and we got plates covered. So 3 times 10, so that's 30. 3 times 20, that's 60. Okay, so one belt coming over here with reinforced plates will work. Okay. Got it. It's marked 4. Yeah. Alright. Okay, if I stop messing around with my tabs, we just might get something done, eh? Alright, cool. So basically we don't have to redo inputs and outputs, we just gotta basically split and double. Okay, that's just fine with me. Foundations. Is that a 1 meter there? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Okay. So first we do that. Then we do that. think I might have screwed these up. There we go. Okay. Probably just gonna put some floor holes there. And that should solve that. Actually, because we're gonna be splitting, right? Okay, so these are gonna be slightly different then. Alright, so we're gonna do a 1, 2. Or are those, how are those? Okay, so 1 and 3. Alright. A 1, 3. Just gotta design the input just real quick. Yeah, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Yeah, because it can't do it the other way. What we could also do is remember this mod, the covered lift mod, or covered belt mod. That's going the wrong way. Oops. So what we do is we do this, switch it. Oh, we can't switch it. What? Oh, sad. So even if I was to do that, oh, so you can't switch hooded lifts. What about covered lifts? Autosave lag, of course. Yeah, build mode has reversed on this one, so. What? Okay, so you can. So the covered lift you can do that, but the other lift you cannot. Okay, it's fine. So yeah, basically I'm using a mod in order to do that to the lifts. Which the lifts honestly should be that short. The lift should be able to go that short. I don't see why they have to go so tall. They should be able to go this short. Like there's no graphical glitches or anything with that, so I don't understand why, but that's fine. Alright. So yeah, then on this side... okay, well... yeah, right here. This is fine. Logistics, ladder... okay. Just to get us up here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to... since we can split these, then we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, I remember too that I just had these coming in there. Right, logistics, splitter. Not surprised. Usually it goes yellow if I do that. Oh, we'd have to reconnect the... yeah, we're gonna have to reconnect the lifts on either side. Yeah, because they're not gonna be connected anymore. Alright, we'll have to go do that. I'm surprised we're gonna get the frames done today too. That's actually fairly nice. Okay, then nothing special about these? No. Alright, there's the frames, and there's the reinforced plates. The reinforced plates, they go down this wall, and onto there, and then they split back. That's how I did it the very first time. Then I realized, you know, I'll just go across the street. Kind of stupid. for me not to. Whatever. Okay, and then we gotta merge these. Gotta merge the two floors, so we're gonna have to redo this one. Okay, just gonna redo that. Yeah, let's put this here first. Let's actually get another ladder on this side, since there's gonna be a few back and forths here for a minute. Architecture ladder all the way down to the floor. Okay. I'm also going to make this into a Mark II. I'm going to get rid of that real quick. Yeah, that's connected. And we have power? Yes, we do. Sweet. Perfect. Okay, and then that allows power for... Let's see, is it 1, 2, 3 from center, or 3 from that. It's gonna be about here. So 1, 2, 3. Oop. 3. There we go. Pretty sure that's correct. Just gonna give a quick check. I can middle click it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. And then this one is 3 from this side. 1, 2, 3. Got power? Yes, we do. Max consumption is 15,000. Sheesh. I mean, we're really getting up there because we do have a lot of machines going to be going at once. Okay, so these are just like... Yep, this is just like the other side. Or the reinforced platings, so... I want to do that other side just real quick. Alright. So, yep, right there. 5. Oh! Wait, what? I think I accidentally had those in backwards, but... Yeah, this one's slightly shorter block. Slightly shorter building. So the other one is a bit bigger. That's fine, just as long as it fits. Yeah, that one fits like perfectly, no separation needed. Alright. I'll take it. Nope, we're out of cable. Gonna have enough. Let's see. Yeah, we have enough of that. We have enough of that. We just don't have enough cable. Okay. Go grab some from the truck over here. A lot of cable, a lot of concrete. Meep, 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 meep. Vroom. We're on this side. I got turned around. Get out of here. Up we go. Okay, perfect. Now we should have everything we need. At least I hope, anyway. I'll probably run out of beams next. Okay. So, logistics, conveyor floor hole. Now, there's a little trick. If you put this here, the conveyor belt or the conveyor lift will look more normal. It'll look normal. You have the accordion bit, but if you want to make it a little tighter, but make it look like it's like two separate pieces and whatnot, move this one over like this, and then of course we grab a conveyor lift. Now it's very important. Connect it to the wall or to the floor hole first. Reverse direction for however if you're coming out, so it's going to be going into the left, and then just rotate it. And it connects. Oh, this one got connected, but this one did not. Uh-oh. If I can do it from up here. Yeah, it's just because, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can tell what's in it. So that's got reinforced frames, that's got rods, and that's what frames need. And it's got reinforced iron plating, and that needs rods. Okay. Yep, just like that. Sometimes you gotta remove the wall hole and then grab another one. Put it back. Autosave lag, of course. Come on, there we go. Jeez. There's the rotor building there. That one's really freaking tall, man. Still not as tall as the screw building. 1, 2, 3. That sounded dirty, by the way. The screw building. It's where you go to screw. Screw. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Okay, I was correct. So we use the smart mod here. Was that correct? Nope. I thought I could be a little lazier and not have to walk all the way around, but I think this is an 8x8. And that's why it fits just perfectly. Yep. A little bit of a smaller block. Oh, this is where the... Is this where the wire is? This might be where the... Yeah, because there's the screw building there. Way up there, so this must be the wire building over on the main stream. When I started creating these blocks. That's the only problem, right? If I ever have to make a bigger block for something, I can't. I really can't. I mean, I can in some places, but most places I can't because it's already prefixed. It's like if you were, you know, if you bought a plot in a city for a big old building. You can't make the block bigger. You have to work within within the confines of the plot. Unless you buy 2 plots and then you make the building bigger and then have either that or have 2 towers and bridge them together, or, you know, anything like that, I guess is possible. I'm also out of rods too, pretty much. Grab some more plates, grab some more rods, grab some more concrete. doing pretty good on wiring, quick wire and such. So we don't usually use a whole lot of that. Oh, we can do this now. Logistics, conveyor lift. So that one's gonna go there. This one, it's gonna go there. So I think that was level. Let's check. Yeah, it looks pretty level. Alright. Now there should be rods. Force plates. Everything looks good. Okay, at least the bottom's reconnected now, so if we need more reinforced plates, it'll be made. Yeah, this was a pretty inefficient system as well. So this one wasn't as bad as the reinforced plates were. The reinforced plates were really bad. It did take me a while to get everything corrected. And whatnot. So this one's just a... Let's see. So 5. So 5 and 6. So 5 and then 6. Okay. Alright, conveyor splitter. Five and then 6. What happened? Five and then 6. Okay. We just remove all the splitters. I love how I build every building pretty much differently from each other. Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, where's the power on this one? Got to look where the power poles are. The power poles are in a weird spot. They're like in between each building, which is very strange. 1, 2, 3. Got 1, 2, 3. So like inside the bounding box. Okay, you got it. And in between each. Over here. 2, 3. Okay, then we just need a bit of power. You can be real clever with these as well, the normal game. If you really want to put in the effort, you could get some of those basically the wall connectors, the wall outlets. You could probably get them placed so precise they're almost like directly on the... Oh, there's a bit of a weird graphic I just noticed. Look at that. They didn't graphic the underside of these. I was like, what is that weird color? But yeah. Yeah, it's just one of them things. And the reason I was putting down the poles and not just connecting it is because this is the only way to see the bounding box, is when you're trying to place something inside of it. but only that's also only true if you're just placing something. You're not placing something that's connected. You're connecting from something else to place it. It's very hard to explain. Okay, so all those are all connected to power. Just make sure we got power on both these poles. Yep. All right, this one's set up. What? Oh, that's right. Okay, Control C, Control Shift W V V V V V V V V V, and there we go. So now all of them should be yellow. Yep, perfect. Okay, now we just need to get these inputs corrected. So I'm going to go outside the building on this one. And whatnot. Oh, maybe I'm not. Oh, I guess I'm not. I got an idea though. That'll definitely help. I've done this before. I just need to figure out the right spot for it. Okay, I want to take up the spot that it's trying to connect to real quick. Now I should be able to put a conveyor lift right there. Okay. I actually don't have a spot to aim for. Let's see. So it could just go right in. Okay, so that's the rods. Autosave lag. Ah! I'm trying to play something game. Sheesh. Okay. And there we go. So, and basically for this one, I'm gonna do this a little differently, just to make it easier. One, two. This is a slightly better way of doing it, I think. Okay. And this one will go this way. This one will go this way. There we go. Disconnect all these. Man, gotta love the manifold system, man. It's perfect. Especially if you're a car guy. If you love mechanics or love working on cars, love cars in general, man, you hear this game works really great with the manifold system. You immediately go, yeah, that makes sense. makes sense for cars. Why not for this game, you know? It really does, because cars have they have multiple manifolds actually, and depending on the type of car, multiple manifolds for the same thing. You have the intake manifold, which is the air intake, which is in a lot of cases where the air and fuel gets mixed together before going into the cylinder, or just before the fuel and air gets mixed before it goes into the cylinder, whichever. And then you have the exhaust manifold, which is where all the exhaust comes from the burned fuel because it always has a bit of a gas to it when you explode fuel in such a way. So it needs a manifold in order to take the exhaust out of the engine. So you have the exhaust manifold and the intake manifold. And like I said, depending on the car, sometimes you have multiples. Like a V8 will have multiple exhaust manifolds because you've got 4 cylinders putting exhaust out per side of that engine. So you've got 2, one on each side. And some of them have like a split, like a intake manifold where you have intakes coming in 2 different sides, or you have intakes coming in at the same side. It's just a split. It's just a split manifold coming in, joining to one, things like that. There's all kinds of different engine designs out there. As you can tell, I'm a car person. I mean, I'm not going to know everything about cars and stuff like that, because that's the one thing about, it's one thing that a lot of people don't understand about car mechanics. At least in my opinion, they seem to think that if you're a car mechanic, you should know everything about cars, which is totally not the case. Not the case whatsoever. Are we out of... Oh, we are. Wait. Huh? Uh-oh. The game did not like that placement. Let me try again. Can I still connect to this? No. What the heck? Why is that not working? Let me try with one of the modded lifts. Nope, modded lift doesn't even work. What the? Why? Why does that not work? Okay, we're gonna have to do a redesign. Or not a redesign, but we're gonna have to replace these. So one of them's bugged, I think. I think is what's going on. That means we're gonna have to replace those too. Okay. Conveyor splitter. That's half in the wall. See? Conveyor splitter. Okay. So what happens is, can I put a splitter down where a lift is? Actually, I probably could. Okay. We're gonna try and... Oh, we're gonna remove this wall real quick. That wall is useless. It's just for looks, really. Oh no, we were out! Oh, look at that! What happened there? Oh, did I never hook that back up? Oh, the plates are not working. Ugh, dang it. Yeah, the plates are not working whatsoever. Hold on. We gotta fix that real quick. Yep, those plates are definitely not working. So my merge split thing was just not working. So I might have to add a 4th floor to this in order to get enough machines. Yeah, because I thought I had split this perfectly, but I guess not. Well, there's a splitter right there. Maybe I just never put a merger on it. because I did kind of a split merge thing to try and balance out the lines. Yeah, they're both empty now. Never mind. Wait, are they not getting enough iron? No, they're getting enough iron. What is going on in here? I just tore that wall out for no reason. Look at all these reinforcements. Wait a minute, what happened? Okay, for one... Wait. What? Okay, I'm confused. I know I connected this. Okay, this merges up there and then it comes down here to then split merge into this. This side never got connected. What? I am flabbergasted at myself. What the hell did I do? Sorry about this. Crap, that makes no excuse me. Makes no sense. Oh, how am I going to merge these, though? Oh, we can merge them from the outside. We can bring... What floor? The bottom floor? Yeah, we can bring this line outside. We put like a splitter here. Wait, where's this merger? Okay. Yeah, we can put a splitter here. So this should balance out the line. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. It was a hiccup. Alright. Okay, that means I can get rid of that merger later on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a splitter here. And then this goes in between floors, so it should. Come on. That autosave lag's getting longer and longer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So then we put this here, and there's a reason I'm putting this here. You'll see in a second. Logistics. We need a floor hole, and we need it, I think, right there. I think that's where that's at. Yeah, just like that. Okay. So then it splits, goes up to there. It goes up to that merger. I believe that's working. It's hard to see. No, doesn't. No, it is working. I think. Put this ladder here. Yep, it's working. Okay. Okay. Fixed. And then I'm just gonna run this. Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, wait, what? Where's this going? This is not going anywhere. Oh, that should have been a merger, huh? Because this is not going anywhere. Okay. You got it, game. So yeah, let's fix this real quick. Yeah, that should have been a merger, not a splitter. And it should have been merging out this way. Pretty sure that's correct. Yep. It should be 5. Yep. Never mind. Ugh, such a mess, this game. There we go. And now... Yeah! Now those lines are moving. Are these lines moving back here too? No. I mean, I know they're not going to move much, but... Hold on. Disconnect this real quick. Okay, yeah, it is working. Good. I just had to check. Okay, perfect. There was one thing that we did last episode, and I forgot to do it, and I just remembered. There. Yep. Forgot those. There we go. Alright. So now everything is connected. This is good. That was a mistake on my part. I must have gotten distracted, which is not unbelievable. It's very believable in here. Okay, so no wonder we weren't getting reinforced platings because I mean, this isn't fully fixed, it looks like, but it's just like, yeah, no wonder. Okay, this is going to have to be moved then, because that goes down to that splitter there. This splitter is going to have to be faced differently. Yep. Because I gotta merge this floor up here, which I have not yet. So there's the splitter. This is gonna have to move as well. Yeah, because this merges outside, doesn't it? Yeah, that goes outside and merges in. Okay, so all we gotta worry about then is this here. Now we need a floor hole, of course. Let's see, the splitter is going to be here, so that means the floor hole is going to be there. Gonna do a little testing. Oh, that's correct, it just wasn't in the correct spot. Okay, that'll work, but I want it a little closer. I want it a little bit tighter, so like that. And that's what he said. I want it a little bit tighter. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. Okay, so then we're going to bring a merger right here. I'm just going to go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this isn't merged. Oh no, this is merged. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, this one merges up. Never mind, I'm an idiot. So no, I was fine. That's right, this one merges up. Okay. So that this goes this way. And then this one goes... Oh, whoops. One goes that way. And then this one goes this way. I know this is really awkward and weird, but it works, okay? There we go. And so now we're moving, right? I think we are? No, we're not moving at all right now. Okay, so then that goes into that splitter, which then splits and merges with this line. then yada 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 and yada 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 and bloody bloody blah. Perfect. Okay. Then this one goes this way. Okay, so both lines have been split and merged enough that this shouldn't matter whatsoever. Okay, and everything's been fixed. Okay, so finally, ow, finally we're back up to speed. Okay, I thought there was a problem. I'm also gonna fix this too. This has been needing to be fixed for a while, and I never had a way of doing it yet, but now I do. Did I put another? I did not. Okay, that's fine. So instead of here, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then we're going to put another lift. Just a little one. Actually, it needs to be. So this one's going to need to be a 2, 3 for that. 2, 3. Okay, we'll get rid of this. And then this one will be right there. And then we'll do a cheeky little lift. I need to stop using the hooded and use the covered lift, so I actually get the camera. Yeah, just like that. Actually, no, that was backwards. Whoops. Yeah, because that would be going into it, and we're actually going this way with it, so. Okay, it's working. Good, good, good. Alright. Everything's fixed. That was my mistake. I cannot believe I messed that up. Oh well. I might have been in a rush, who knows. I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Autosave done. We're actually way over time, but we're gonna get these frames done today, I think. We'll get this finished. Yeah, we're pretty much there. We just gotta finish it. Okay, so this was fine. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Actually, no, I am able to. Okay. Okay. Make sure there's nothing in there. Good. Yeah, we don't have any reinforced plates going right now. Why is that? Something's not connected, I think. I think something's been I never connected it, did I? Crapolas. I never finished. I thought we were done. Yep, there's 100. There's 100. Yeah, I never connected it. Hold on. I mean, the plates were bad enough, but fuck sticks. Yeah, I just never connected it. This is actually merged all the way around, yeah. So basically what I gotta do is I got to bring this and this together. So, how am I gonna do that? I could do it outside, but then I'd have to move that merger. I'd have to rotate this merger if I wanted to do it that way. Which I'm fine with, to be honest. Because then I just bring it down, split it between the two, and we're done. Okay. And we'll do it that way. We're gonna have to reconnect some belts too, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's okay. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't finished this stuff. Such an idiot. Yeah. Foundations. This. And logistics. Floor hole. Where is it? It should be lined up directly. Yeah, it's lined up directly in the middle, so. There. Then grab this conveyor lift. Delete that. Okay, they are now both merged. And it doesn't look too bad neither. I like that it brings extra detail. I think it brings extra detail. Okay. So we're gonna have to redo this one too, unfortunately, but that's okay. So that one went that way. Okay, got it. We're gonna have to probably rebuild this here. So we're gonna do logistics, conveyor splitter. Just like that. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is bring this up here. Like that. That will work. Bring that like that. Bring that like that. Ah! Now we've got the reinforced plating going just about where it needs to go. So then we need one of those. So we use the covered lift here. So we get the camera. I think that's correct. It goes like this. Yeah. Yeah, it connects to that and then it goes over here. Oops, I gotta go in the wrong way. Somehow. Yeah, I don't think it's connecting correctly. Alright, we'll get rid of the wall. Just real quick. Okay, yep, we're good there. Oop, wrong wall. Wall. Really? At the last freaking second? You gotta be kidding me. Right. Just stick Mark 4. Yep, we're getting... Yep, we're getting... how about up here? Was it this one? Yeah, that one. Okay, yep, we got reinforced plates. Finally! We got everything going to where it needs to go. Sheesh. Yep, and I hear frames being made, so that means we got reinforced platings coming. What a mess, huh? Look at all the rods. Or all the reinforced plates, I mean. My bad. Okay. Perfect. That one needed to be connected, but it also needs to be connected with the lift here. And there goes the rods. Yay! We're finally all fixed up. Get the walls real quick. we're walled in again. Alright. Yes. We're getting rods. Not very many rods, but we're getting rods. Okay, how did I merge these two down here? I think I just went in the U shape. Yeah, I did. Okay. Logistics. Conveyor merger. A little bit longer episode today, huh? Not intentional, but there you go. Spread these out. Did I go the full 7? Let's see. I think I did. Yeah, I went the full 7. Alrighty. And this. And a belt, of course. Connecting each one of these. No. Ugh. Yep, that's straight. Oh, autosave lag again. Come on. There you go. Ah, I fell down my speed hole. I've been falling in a lot of speed holes this week as well. Okay. Can I grab this? Yes. Conveyor merger. I'm only going to go 4 this time. Because the last one's going to go outside the building. Just like we did with the reinforced frames to merge both floors. Actually, no, I have to do 5. Otherwise it doesn't work. Yeah, I have to do 5 and then remove it. That's fine. Okay, so then what we do is we just remove the top one. Rotate it to the way we like. And there you go. Ah. Frickin' speed hole. Wait a minute. I might have... No? No, those are correct. Why is that going uphill? Oh, I see. Hold on. It's just like, why is that going uphill? Because of my dumbass not getting things straight. Okay, that is working. falling down my own speed hole constantly. And of course I'm out of casings. Yeah, encased beams. I'm completely out of encased beams. Ah! I don't want to turn the truck around, because I can just take a little shortcut right underneath here. Yeah, we were almost done too, and I just ran out of materials. Yeah, reinforced beams, they suck because they only stack to 100, so you can't carry a whole lot on you. So it just sucks all around. Just sucks. You know what I need though? I need a detailer. I need a building detailer to come in and to come in and like detail all my buildings up, give them all a decent design. I want to do it myself, but I don't have that kind of creativity, man. Like the fine detail stuff, I do not have the creative mind for that. I'm more practical in a way. Practical, but also crazy. Is also another good word for it. Practical and impractical, but only when my brain decides. Like, there'll be times where I just won't give a crap on how something looks. I just want it done. I want it working, and I want it done and working. And then other times, it has to be so perfect and so on the nose that I have to rebuild it 45 times, just so it ends up being correct. So, foundations. I think it's right here, isn't it? Oh, I was wondering what the hell. And it's right in the middle. And we do logistics. We do a floor hole. Oh, whoops. It's going the wrong direction. Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I did the wrong one, didn't I? I should have done the lower floor. Dang it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, my brain will just do stuff without my consent. That's in the wrong spot, too. Why? Okay. So we're gonna get the floor hole. Oh, not a wall. We're gonna get the floor hole in. Don't worry, I'll fix that belt. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get the floor hole in, and then we gotta go upstairs. We gotta swap out the merger direction. It'd be nice if I could have either special tool out or go up to something, like just aim at it and hit R, and I could rotate it, and it would still connect. Kind of like Dyson Sphere program. I actually really enjoyed that game. Can't believe I put like 400 and some odd hours into it, to be honest. Like, that was one of the only game. I think that's one of the very few games on my list that I actually put that many hours into it and that quickly. You know, and I didn't get burned out on it. Like, I still love that game, man. Still a good game. So we're gonna have to reconnect this, but that's okay. Conveyor splitter. Oh, why is it? Oh, it's because of the pole. I thought it was in place. But come on. Thank you. Should have been at hitting H, but whatever. Okay, so those both floors are merged. Well, not really, but they're about to be. Now they're merged. Then they'll come down here. Split between there and there. Okay, everything's working like it should. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this little thing here. Just real quick. I'm gonna take a wall hole. I think I want it there. And here, right? Oh wait, no. How would I do that? One of these? Might be able to do that via this thing here. Oh wait, I see. Hold on. Yeah, that's a little close. If I move this out one, I won't need to. There we go. Move this out one. Take this. Autosave lag, of course. Another 10 minutes goes by. I'm like making up for last week, that's what this is. Okay. There we go. Reinforced platings go around it. And it looks like it's kinda meant to be that way. Oh, look at all the screws going down. Holy crap, man. That is insane. Just the freaking screw lines just moving. Let me make sure that I got, that one screw line's not moving, so I want to make sure that I got everything hooked up. And everything merged. Yeah, because this side, this merges out. This one merges around. Okay. So we're going to go up here. Tired of this ladder being here, so we're going to put it here instead. Just so I don't have to stand at the top of the ladder and then jump. Yeah, I might not have. Yeah, I didn't merge it. Okay. Yeah, whoopsie. Oh, I didn't even finish this. Wait. Okay, something's wrong. Something's clearly wrong, because I know we finished this. I'm pretty sure we did. Did I have, like... Did I load the wrong save by accident, where I did, like, some work, and it just didn't get saved? Because I'm pretty sure... I mean, maybe not. I could be completely 100% wrong about that. I'm sure you guys can correct me in the comments section on whether I actually did this work or not, because this was all on camera, this build. So we'll be able to verify that real quick. And like I said, I could be wrong. I never consider myself 100% right unless I believe it to be so. And if I do not believe it to be so, then I will never say I'm 100% right. I could be right, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. But there we go. Okay, now that other screw line. Yeah, there we go. Now that other screw line's freaking moving. Yeah. All those are moving like crazy, man. Alright. Oops. Oop, let me go. Okay. So, yep, frames are going where they need to go now, and frames have been doubled. I know it did take us like an hour and 40 minutes to do that, but I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we got it done. And I'm pretty happy. Oh, that, whoops. I have to change that, that lift there. Let me make sure, did I change this one? I did. Oh, this one. I did. Okay. That was Mark 4, that was Mark 4, connected. Now it's Mark 4. Just making sure. Okay. Alright, so yeah, since we've got all that done, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We actually got quite a bit done today, so good for us. And whatnot. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode, so I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, where we work on something else. Maybe we up our wire, maybe we need to up our wire and we need to up our steel as well. But until then, I guess it's a goodbye.